Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to another episode of CT Cinema. I'm BCT. Let me tell you something. I'm introducing my sidekick of all sidekicks, my right-hand man, Mayor Young. How are you, man?
I'm good, CT. It's live already.
Already. Let me tell you something. We lost the feed over here. Mike Mark is fixing that. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce my very special guest. This man is a true legend. This brother's work has influenced me so much since the first time I saw this man on screen. I reached out. I said, brother, would you do me the honor of coming on the show? I want to talk to you about a couple of things. I want to talk to you about 5 Heartbeats.
Right.
I want to talk to you about Meteor Man.
Yeah.
I went so far and I said, I want to talk to you about your episode of Jamie Foxx show. The Young and the Meatless episode, season 1. This brother is iconic. That's a good pause. That's a damn good pause. This brother's iconic.
100%.
LA native, a legend that deserves all of his flowers, and we're giving them to him today. Ladies and gentlemen, the OG Roy G Fegan. Make some noise. My man. Woo.
All right.
Thank you.
Man, do you understand how great you are? You, man, okay. Also, can't forget Hollywood Shuffle. But when I say this,
right.
Man, your choices are so dynamic that they stand the test of time.
100%.
Introducing anybody to any piece of work that you have had, it's like, wow, right? Specifically, to start, we're not getting into the movie right now, but when I tell you today, because I like to watch the movie before we go into the episode, I rewatched Meteor Man 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Do you know, this is one of my favorite movies in general, but we're going to get there. Anyway, Lawrence, do me the honor and the pleasure of explaining to the audience what we do here and what this movie is about.
Okay. So Meteor Man is about a school teacher named Jefferson Reed who gets struck by a meteor, and it gives him a whole array of superpowers that he chooses to use to try to protect his community, specifically from the Golden Lords.
Yes.
And yeah, man, it's something else,
and
man.
We are talking to the Golden Lord.
There it is.
You understand me? Okay, first, brother.
Yeah,
all of our super chats, the super chats are open, ladies and gentlemen. Super chats go up on the screen. You already know how we do things here. I want to prep you on this. So we do a segment on the show called Villain of the Movie. A lot of times it's not who you expect. We talk about who we think the villain of the movie is. Also, we don't have the Oscars here. We have the Zellies to celebrate one of the greatest, Denzel Washington. We call it the Zelly. Which actor you would give the Zelly to in this movie, which character? And then we have the supporting, which is the Wesley Snipes, the Wesley. What character or person in this movie you would give the supporting? And I think we recently started doing the hero of the movie. Right?
Well, yeah. You definitely did that a couple shows back.
We definitely go.
If you're gonna do it, make it so.
We're gonna do it.
You know.
But let's talk right now, man. I want to start. How did you and Robert Townsend link up? Because you guys have done several projects together. Right. Iconic films. How did this begin? Because it had to start well before Hollywood Shuffle.
Let me answer that in a second.
Go ahead.
First of all, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Hey, we appreciate
you both for appreciating me. And when you talk about do I understand, I understand. You guys have made me feel a little nervous by the overwhelming reception. And being a director and an acting coach, if you're not nervous, you're not really performing.
Man.
You're not really into it.
Yeah.
I hear
you're
that.
not really moved. You guys have moved me. My heart is kind of pitter-patting because you guys are authentic and organic with it. Even though I paid you. Now, let's talk about them. We said no cursing, so them MF Zelly Awards.
Yeah, man.
Only Zelly you can give me is Zell. So I'll give you my Zell at the end. I don't want that other shit. Send it, Roy G FEGAN. And for all of you listening, don't send me no zellies. All right, now, answer your question again.
Oh, man. How did you and Robert Townsend develop you guys' working relationship, the chemistry, all of this?
Mhm.
Interesting, real quick, because this is classic. Robert and I met on a Taco Bell audition.
Wow.
A Taco Bell audition.
Yeah, I prayed to God at one point as a young, green-eyed, light-skinned, negroid.
Right.
Pardon the pun. So it was rough. Everybody was working. I've driven up and down these Sunset streets a million times. To no avail, to being on avail. They don't even have that as an actor as much as they used to, on avail.
Yeah.
To being on avail, getting close. And everybody was working. And I blamed it on never my talent, but my look. Hollywood was interesting. They couldn't match me up with someone dark skinned. They didn't know we came in all shades.
Yeah.
This voice, this golden voice, was a problem for them. So I changed up my swag later. We'll talk about that. And I went a little militant on them. It worked.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that later. And so I prayed to God. Hey, God, G-O-D, give me a break. I'm hurting inside and everybody's working.
Yeah.
It's not even competitive. It's just, what about me? God, you forgot me? And I felt left out.
Yeah.
And I said, well, just give me a sign that I'm on the right track. And little did I know, I went on my Taco Bell audition, hundreds. See, the thing about rejection, if you're not ready for it, actors, people, when God gives you a bunch of opportunity, you have to be like a duck.
Yeah.
It has to roll off your back. So I was getting so much opportunity, 5 and 6 commercial auditions a week, including callbacks, sometimes 12 auditions a week.
Wow.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
This is no self-tape stuff. And I felt like out of it because I wasn't, scoring. I wasn't booking.
Yeah.
And so I go into this Taco Bell commercial and it was my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And here come Robert Townsend right after it. They matched us up.
Yeah.
It's the GOD, which is, I call him my agent, the GOD agency.
That's what it is.
I've got a movie I'm working on, chimed into that. And then Robert, I told the clients, today is my birthday, thinking that this would be great. And they were looking, like, whatever. And so Robert said, hey, today's my birthday too. And that's what we did. We laughed and bonded. And so after the audition, I walk out the room and I'm laughing and I'm loud. I said, man, that's crazy. It's your birthday. And deadpan, he said, it's not my birthday. He said, but you're very talented. He had just came, East Coast, Chicago, him and Keenan had just wrote Hollywood Shuffle driving in the car.
Man.
And he said, but I got something for you. You're a talented dude. So God aligned me up with Townsend and handpicked me because as you guys know, there was not just Hollywood Shuffle.
Right.
There were many, many more films.
Yes.
Right. Robert wrote the Hollywood Shuffle kind of a thing for me, had me in mind with other, of course, characters. But from that, I showed up on set a week later and that God answered my prayers. And that's how I met Robert. And that's how my career kind of started opening up. My confidence opened up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I started booking on my own along with Robert, kind of, going, you're a talented guy. Hearing someone like Townsend, who also is, I'm a Christian, so I don't believe in, signs. The only sign is from God.
Yeah.
But some people's like, it was the Sagittarius and the Aquarius. Hey, Dove. What is that, Aquarius? You guys are too young for that. So anyway, even I don't know the lyrics to that, but somebody knew where I was going. Somebody knew.
Yeah.
The age
You have
of
Aquarius?
Aquarius.
Yeah,
you might be. You might be.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Well, black don't crack unless you smoke it. So I don't know. I don't know how old you really are. You know, you got great skin. You got great skin. So you know, you could be 50. You could be 60. You could be older than me. Anyway, and that's my story meeting Townsend, and it was so great that I got to the set, and I'm excited because he's like, I got something for you, and you're a talented dude, and I'm handpicking people. I don't know if that was the exact words he used, but he handpicked me, and only God can handpick you for something.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was handpicked by him, and so I get to the set, and I wait. I haven't done a lot of acting, a lot of theater, won a lot of awards, a thespian, not a lesbian, but a thespian. And I was ready to act. 7 in the morning, makeup, clothes, maybe 6. It's 9. It's 10. Townsend running by me. Pew, pew. Hey, what's up? It's 11. It's 12. It's 1.
Wow.
Lunchtime. It's 2. It's 2:30. It's 4. Now I'm mad and I'm ghetto because I'm from the hood.
Yep.
And I done forgot all about God. Now I'm nasty. So, hey, Rob, what's up? Gonna use me? Yeah, in a minute. So now it's 5.
Woo!
And I think he finally got to me. But that's a hurry up and wait scenario of Hollywood. Now you have to keep your energy and your positivity up. But here I am looking a gift horse in the mouth because I'm like having attitude. He was too busy to notice. But I had some funky attitude from waiting, and went on and did the scene, and everything was sort of improv, a skeleton idea. Here's what you're doing. And from that point on, I left a little story out. I think before that, we had met at his house for a little improv. And that's when he was like, you good, you quick. Rob's like, a visionary. He could see like the future in talent. I'm similar to that. You could see it. And he saw it in me. He said, you quick. And no hate to my LA brothers and sisters, but he was like, you're not like a lot of people out here in the West Coast. You different. And a lot of my folks come from the East Coast. See, right away, me and you will go at it. Not necessarily, but I'll go at it. I don't give a, what else. It's on. That's New York energy. Could be Chicago energy. And then you boys. Here, it's like, hey man, love you.
Right.
Man, cut right around the corner. You cut.
You
got no love.
He
ain't nothing. I'm keeping it clean, but I'm keeping it clean because before I started, it was like no curse, and I was like, "Well, y'all don't need me on the show. I'm all about cursing, but I'm gonna keep it clean because my best friend happens to be my pastor, so he might see this, but he already know. He calls that cussing Christians. So we ain't trying to motivate no more of them out there, which is another movie, cussing Christians. All right, I'm good on that.
So. I love it specifically, man, hearing these journeys because that takes us to, we get the 5 heartbeats. Bird and Midnight Falcon.
Oh my God.
Woo! Now we reviewed this movie a couple of episodes ago. Love this movie. The quote is always, in my business hours from 9 to 5, but that doesn't happen unless you are selling this scene in general. It starts out, and I see a piece of it when you were saying a story about hurry up and waiting. You like, hey, Red, I need to talk to you, man. Yeah, just a minute, man. I'm doing this. I need to talk to you now. Whenever a brother start fixing his girl,
is in trouble.
You know something's happening.
It's a problem.
5 heartbeats, and you're literally a key to getting Red to be arrested for not only the tax fraud and the money laundering, but the murder that he committed in the film. Your character is always regarded, but these are you being MVP. Oh, this brother's an incredible worker. Now we get to Meteor Man. We get to Meteor Man, and you are the villain. You are the antagonist to Meteor Man, our only Black superhero that we've had on screen. And this is me saying this after watching New Jack City a couple episodes ago. You as a villain, and this is a family movie. This is a family movie.
Absolutely.
if this was rated R, I'm putting Nino Brown and I'm putting Simon as Golden Lord leader literally on the same path because this was dark as we get into it. Meteor Man starts. Meteor Man starts with the asteroid hitting the Earth. Jefferson Reed is he's a teacher, he's a substitute teacher, he's a jazz musician.
Right.
He needs a couple of dollars to get some gas money to get to his gig. Goes into the community center, hollered at his mother, played by Marla Gibbs. His father is Robert Guillaume, or is it
Guillaume.
Robert Guillaume.
Nice
classic,
guy. Nice
man.
guy.
So good.
Classic guy.
Super classic. Now, he goes in to get the money for some gas. As he comes out, they done broke into his car. They just stole his radio player. They just stole his bass. So the gig, it's a wrap on the gig.
Right.
You can't play this gig. You ain't got no instrument to play this
Right.
gig.
Yeah.
As this happens, he walks a little further. He overhears a crime happening.
You saw this movie?
Yes.
Yeah, sound like it.
Man. I'm giving you play by play.
So we break it down.
So Robert Townsend's Jefferson Reed overhears this crime, tries to, hey, what y'all doing? The kids are robbing this woman, which is already absurd. You understand? These kids are 6 years old. Robbing this woman.
Tiny children.
Right.
Out of the shadows, you see the baby lords.
Right.
Then you see the junior lords.
Right.
Now you see the fully grown golden lords. You see Tiny Listener.
Yeah.
First of all, respect, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Debo comes out with a tiger. This is what lets me know that this movie is about to be out of control.
Out of control.
Everybody's always like, where did they get that tiger from?
Tiger, bro. Nobody ever mentions the tiger.
They don't talk about where it came from at all.
And right here, you see Simon. You see this brother. Get him. Everybody takes off.
Yeah.
They're chasing Jefferson Reed. He hides in a trash can from 9:45 until 2:45 in the morning.
I know. He was very scared.
That's a long time to be in a trash can. Then you hear the Golden Lords walk off. He's still in the trash can. Wow. He gets out the trash can, gets hit by a meteor.
Right.
Goes to the hospital. Which is, the meteor followed him. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did.
I never seen a meteor hit
I did. It was not a happenstatial hit of a meteor.
Ricky should have took that same route from Boys in the Hood.
There's the same slow-mo shot. It's the same slow-mo.
Now, I need to know what I don't know about this movie, which is what I don't see on camera. What was the process of making this film, man?
Again, for me, working with the great RT, Robert Townsend, he didn't bother me. He didn't really, he's so intense as a writer, he'll go away and kind of get away from energy because he has to be around the right energy and sort of a private dude. But when he's working, he's focused on what needs to be fixed or what needs to be given energy. So for me, since I'm an opera singer and we're here to talk about me. Yeah, I got $1 million in that. I kept wondering as Bill Cosby, the great Bill Cosby, James Earl Jones, I'm dropping heavyweight, iconic names.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, 100%.
So every time I drop something, I say, hey, pick that up. I just dropped a name because I'll drop them because I've worked with some iconic folks.
Yes.
So don't get it twisted.
Listen, almost all of them are in this movie.
Literally.
Don't get it twisted. When you
So
talk
many.
about Meteor Man, you're going to drop some names.
Yes.
Right.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
You're right.
Yeah, a lot of big names. But I kept watching him take care of his business and being not necessarily a needy actor, but actors are needy and weird folks. I can say that because I'm one. We need to be coached or shoved or guided, which goes back to my training, GPS. If you're not lost, don't ask for directions. That's another thing. That's in my course.
Bars.
I'm hitting in bars. So I felt lost, but I wasn't. So Mr. Townsend was not directing me. So I'm watching him direct and, this and that. And the movie was moving and it's magical. Because one thing about RT is he manifested and saw the Five Heartbeats, this is going to be a classic. So he was making another classic. First Black superhero.
Yes.
Right.
And we were first. And so as I'm watching him make this classic, I'm like, hey, yeah, over here with some of that. You know, I'm not a guy to say that, but I'm like,
Yes.
what's up? You know, I'm not saying it, but I'm like, I'm open.
Yeah.
You know,
looking for the magic to come your way.
I'm looking because I'm in a lead role.
Yeah.
Right.
And not that he threw me out there, he knew I was ready.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, if these legends and icons, you know, iconic actors can get a little love, but he was too busy. Now I'm the lead villain.
Yeah.
So I kept wondering, when is he going to come to me? And I think maybe at some point lunch, he's like, yeah, what's up? Everything okay? And which I'm going to tell you a great fight scene story as well. He said, no, you're good. You're doing everything and more.
Right.
Or something like that. And I felt like, oh, I'm doing it. Now, every director doesn't have time to baby people, but every actor needs to hear it.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially when you're on an iconic set of all these great legends.
Yes.
Right. You don't want to ever feel like you're the weak link.
I don't want, and I want to make sure, remove your ego, bro. Me, talking to me, remove it and be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Let me shape you.
Yeah.
As a coach and director, that's what I say. Drop the ego. Whatever it is, just be vulnerable and open up. Share real, pure emotions or whatever it is. So I was like, maybe I'm doing it. And then he finally said, you are. You're doing a great job and even more. I don't know the exact words, but he gave me my kudos and he gave me my flowers. We'll talk about them later. He gave me my flowers before the movie came out. So I was inspired.
Right.
Now, another thing, because I'm from the hood, South Central, you know, LA, all day. All day. There you are. You ain't from LA.
He's from,
born and raised.
I don't know about you. Bro.
Look, a lot of people don't think I am, but I am. Right? Look, I was, came up right over in Mid-City, LA.
What part? Where?
Just off Adams and Arlington.
That's close to where I grew up.
There you go.
For real?
It's serious. Listen, I just have migrant parents, so I sound like this.
Yeah, he's Belizean.
Yeah. So
I love it. He's articulate saying the beginning and the endings. The beginning is one and get your ass whooped. But the endings, oh.
That's it, man.
You went to the white schools, apparently. Anyway, so I'm doing my thing. And we're doing the fight scene. Now, I grew up with watching Muhammad Ali, Billy Jack, Hapkido, karate.
Nice.
I'm a yellow belt.
Oh, wow. Man.
Flam man, because I'm very flexible. So I was doing the Billy Jack, if you know the movie, with my right leg. I'm going to kick. I did that kick and standing this close to you. To this day, I can almost do it. Wow. I ain't trying it.
Right.
Not on camera. But, you know, so in my early 30s, I'm doing the Meteor Man.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing the shuffle, the Ali shuffle. And I'm making faces. And I'm in it. And Robert says, cut. Let me talk to you, man. Are you being serious? I said, what? Are you serious? I said, no, I'm acting. Oh, okay.
He was afraid he was going to get punched?
No, because I was in it to win it. So I don't know what he saw. But so I was kicked out of 8, 7 junior highs growing up in LA. Every one of them.
Oh, wow.
So I was a fighter. And before, you know, they throw a punch, I'd hit first. You can't just be light-skinned with green eyes and not know how to fight in the hood. So that was, you know, I was baby Huey Newton all day.
Man.
I was super militant and had, you know, I've channeled negative energy into positive. That's what turned me to an actor. So when I'm in it, I'm there.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so great for him to cut. Because he has a little way of, a little stutter kind of, cut. Okay. Can I talk to you, man? Can I talk to you? And it was a little one-on-one.
Yeah.
Come here. Are you being serious? I was like, whoa. But that was another sign that I'm in it to win it.
Right. You acted so good, he was scared.
He was. You said it. You said it.
You're like,
You said it.
This man think I've been ignoring him this whole time. I'm sad. Now he out here got a chance to punch me and kick me, and he like, oh, he gonna take that opportunity.
I don't know if he was scared, but he was concerned.
He was concerned. He was a little worried.
That cleans up in case I work with him in the future.
I know, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
There it is. That's all.
That was like behind the scenes, and it was phenomenal to know that he saw the vision of the story before we did. Now, the world, the box office, MGM, and the rest weren't ready.
Yeah. Well,
the timing.
Yeah.
But as we know today, you guys being fans and seeing what he did and still does today, he's a trendsetter.
Yes.
100%.
This movie in particular, amongst almost all of his films, each one of the Robert Townsend movies, if we're looking at box office and influence, was each 20 years ahead of its time.
Right.
Ahead of its time by miles, because these films are... We got a super chat. Throw it up on the screen. Good brother.
Nice.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Delise Leonard, $10. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
My first super chat. I'm
Come
so
on.
excited that you're reviewing this. Robert Townsend has made some of my favorite movies. Thank you, CT and Lawrence, for what you're doing.
Oh,
thank you, Delise. That's so
appreciate you so
kind
much.
of you. Thank you for the super chat. Now, when I'm looking at this movie, man, every piece is perfect. The timing of everybody being in this film. When we name this cast, first and foremost,
It's so crazy.
James Earl Jones, Marla Gibbs, Robert
Guillaume.
Then we have Tiny Lister. We have
Big Daddy Kane.
We have Big Daddy Kane. Luther Vandross. Bismarcky.
Another bad creation.
Another bad creation.
Naughty by Nature.
Not right.
Cypress Hill.
It's crazy.
The list is so crazy. Don't forget my guy, War Machine.
Frank Gorshin.
Oh, no, Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
And Don Cheadle.
Yeah. The list is crazy when it's cast. So is there a point where you were ever... Let me take James Earl Jones to the side. Let me come holler at Marla Gibbs and get some of this information. Was it just like, you know what? Let me stay over here. I got to focus because I am the villain for this film.
Hell no. I don't jock like that.
Oh, really?
However,
Yeah.
There's boundaries and codes.
You're up.
But Marla's been my friend forever.
Mm.
Marla Memory Lane was right around the corner from Leimert Park where I live, which is another film I'm working on. Everything is a film now.
Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah.
Marla Memory Lane was around the corner in Leimert Park,
Mm-hmm.
and she'd always been a true friend and somewhat of a mentor because I did 227 back in the day.
Man, I
classic
love
stuff.
Okay.
Man. Such a good sitcom.
And so Marla had been a friend and not a mom, like a sister or an auntie to me.
Yeah.
And her warm presence, you didn't need to cuddle up or be around her. She just gave love. And, you felt like you were in good hands.
Yeah.
Of course, with Robert Townsend handpicking all those people.
Right.
But there is another story. And stop bringing out these stories that I didn't want to talk about. So I was sitting next to my idol, which I don't jock, but this guy I would have jocked. But he didn't give in. Mr. James Earl Jones.
Woo! Mufasa.
So I try to set this up brilliantly. So I'm the villain. I sit in my chair, which was next to his chair.
Mm-hmm.
My script. Thinking any minute James might say something. James is up in here. He had a little toupee.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what the deal was later, but right now I don't know what's going on. So
Okay.
I'm thinking, I'm hitting this mic. My bad. So I'm thinking any minute we getting ready to have a conversation. Yeah. Nothing. I'm doing all kind of stuff. And James is, now you know his character. So I gathered, not at the point, but I gathered later, he's a true crafty thespian. You don't fraternize with the villain.
Wow.
There was a little bit of his accent there.
Wow. That was definitely good.
I didn't realize that.
No, as an actor, you don't talk to the villain. You're on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
He's the villain.
Mm-hmm.
How is that going to play? First of all, he doesn't do these type of movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first because of Robert.
Yeah.
He was able to get these high-powered,
Mm-hmm.
talent type people. But yeah, he broke my little heart. So that was the scene before I got to Robert, maybe.
Wait, so
Motivation.
did you get the chance to?
I never said it. I told you I don't jock. I was willing to jock, but after that, it was over.
It was over.
I'm talking about maybe the next film.
Ain't what
Rap
next
party.
film?
Yeah,
party.
yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, you all both are in the industry. You might have seen him somewhere.
That Negroid was out of there. After that. Come on.
He said no.
Negroid did his part. He threw a few albums. Had his toupee on.
Let's talk about this toupee. Let me tell you something about these toupees. James Earl Jones' character in this movie had 1 million toupees. He had a toupee for every occasion, bro. And then he had one toupee, the flat top. That's where he had the confidence where he was hollering at the girls.
Yeah, I think that's what he had on next to me.
Yes.
It's such a strange character.
It was.
And it's like, and it's not, don't get me wrong, like, the character obviously plays a role, and James Earl Jones, of course, is James Earl Jones. So, like, you can make the worst character in the world, and James Earl Jones is going to make it work.
Yes.
Sure.
But it's like looking at the character, it's like, why is this character?
Well, you know why? It makes sense perfectly because, one, in this movie, you're looking at what this is. This isn't the projects, but this is the hood, but it's the old hood because you have these seniors in this building. We don't talk about that, but this is senior living.
Yeah.
So he's one of those senior citizens.
Right.
All he does is stay in his apartment, plays his records.
Right.
That's how he kind of got the relationship bonded with Jefferson Reed.
Right.
For their bond over music and musicianship, right? So when you see that, this dude is in the crib by himself, just mind his own business with his wigs because he don't want to be bald.
Right.
He got that big bald. He ain't trying to show nobody.
Right.
Soul Train shit.
Right? But remember this. He said at the beginning of the movie, he's like, hey man, maybe we could trade a couple of records for. He was like, I'd never get rid of my album.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That comes to play at the very end of the movie when he's throwing the records because Jefferson Reed is a character. This is why this movie was so powerful to me and is to this day. It wasn't the typical let's fight, let's go try and chase aliens.
Right.
This was a black man that became a superhero to protect his community. Right. And it wasn't even his idea to protect his community.
Not.
It was his father, Robert Guillaume.
There you go.
Seeing his father. I appreciate that.
Hey, props.
It's been killing me all day.
You got it.
Rafiki was doing so it's this man saying, yo, this is what's right. This is my neighborhood. From the very beginning of the movie, you saw where Robert was on.
Oh, yeah.
Because he comes up and he's like, hey, Dad, maybe we should cross the street. He's like, I'm not crossing the street.
Yeah.
Right.
They should cross the street.
Yeah.
And then he goes up and Don Cheadle's like, he knocks the crack vial out of Don Cheadle's hand. And he's like, you lucky it didn't break. Damn, he breaks it.
That's old school. That's old school.
That's old school.
It is.
He said, I'm going to see you later, old man. Don't see me later. See me now.
Right.
Yeah. And that's B-more. I mean, the film took place in Baltimore.
DC.
Well, the setting, but where we shot.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask. Thank you. Because I'm like, I don't know
I'm here
what
to give
this
you
is.
behind the scenes.
Yes.
I mean, you know the script.
Oh, man, I know
that's.
that's.
We're talking about stuff you don't know.
Yes.
DC. Hold up, player. DC, Baltimore, it all looked the same.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. And bro, we was in the middle of the hood.
I thought this was a set. This was
Bro.
literally oh, wow.
No, bro. It was dropping like flies. Pop, pop, pop.
Really?
2 a.m. Pop, pop, pop. Another one bites the dust. Real talk.
Man.
Blocks away on the same street. It was going down.
Nobody was like, oh, they're making a movie.
No, it's like around there, some of the extras and real people, they know, oh, yeah, that's real. Just might want to step to it's a way of life.
Yeah.
But yeah, the movie took place in D.C., but we shot on the streets and all those brownstones were in Baltimore.
I thought this was a studio lot.
No.
Oh, my God.
No, bro. And it was so authentic in the way that some of the good people and some of the young people grew up. I still talk to them here and there. They were inspired. I mean, what Brother Townsend was doing was inspiring the youth.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie was doing it as we were shooting, inspiring people. So his message was really penetrating the community at the
Mhm.
same time. It's deep, and as far as throwing the albums, and I've learned this as a writer, and he's the greatest at it. Everything pays off.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't put stuff just for fun in there.
Mhm.
So what's the value of throwing that? Because it meant something.
Right.
Mhm.
And so you know, anything I write and produce, I'm just have you review it. And
Man.
then just because you don't miss nothing. bro.
Nothing. I'm telling you,
Bro,
and
it's
and a
crazy.
lot of movies, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this is let you know
What?
that I'm being real.
What?
We do a lot of movies here, and a lot of them, sometimes I'm seeing them for the first time,
Mhm.
and I don't have an attachment to them, right?
Mhm.
This film, since I was a little boy, stuck with me. And I'm gonna tell you the one superpower that stuck with me, because it was beyond, oh, he has layers of vision, oh, he has super strength, he's
Yeah.
impervious. It wasn't just that. He could touch a book
Yeah.
and retain the information for 30 seconds.
Mhm.
That small detail is something that attracted these legends to this film, because it wasn't just this, oh, let's just do a Hollywood popcorn movie.
Right.
This is a superhero film with a message. The first thing he did when he got these superpowers was clean up a crack house. Here's the thing about cleaning up the crack house. There were like 50 people in this crack house, bro. And Robert Townsend as Meteor Man blows the crack into their faces.
Oh,
bro.
man.
He created 50 new crackheads
Absolutely.
off top.
Absolutely.
Then he goes to an abandoned lot, cleans up the lot, plants seeds, which are vegetables and fruits, creates a free grocery store for the neighborhood
Love
to
it.
eat their fruits and vegetables.
There it
Love
is,
it.
Because
man.
that is the health, as opposed to liquor stores, drugs,
Yep.
and fast foods. These are the things and the images that we were seeing in this film
Right.
before anything. And at the root of this, it's the Golden Lords, who are this gang that are trying to take over the
Right.
whole neighborhood, take over the whole city,
Mhm.
and in fact, the world after you get your power.
Right.
Which I respect that.
I was like, man, this fool got ambitious real quick.
can't be stopped.
He was like, bring the world leaders. I was
Bring
like,
them.
the world leaders?
Do you know
Yeah.
what quote
You're
that
not
I
even
say?
the head of the whole
At all.
criminal
the-
organization at this point. You just the Golden Lord's
I'm
head.
serious. Serious.
This is what I love about the Golden Lords, though. Oh my God. And this goes to, they go to show that the Golden Lords were more of a powerful threat than the Bloods and the Crips, because they
Mhm.
joined forces.
Right.
Meteor Man was
Mhm.
able to get them to join forces. The Golden Lords couldn't be bothered with petty crime and petty gang beefs.
Right.
Y'all were focused on the money, so much so
Yep.
that you guys had the Golden Lords. Let's go lower. We got the Junior Lords.
Right.
We got the Baby Lords.
Baby
They're
Lords.
taking over each generation
Yep.
of this criminal organization, and
Absolutely.
everybody got the same haircut,
And
bro.
I was
dude.
working on the embryo lords later.
That
But Robert had to cut that scene out.
There it is.
But they
Only Magnum.
Yeah, they didn't want to. They didn't want to add it. I see you over there, bro.
That's an incredible reference, bro.
I
You
see
on your way.
Yeah.
He trying to blow
You
up.
the next Lenny Bruce.
Trying to blow up. So back to the book.
Yes.
Love your laugh, bro.
He's
Oh,
got
thank
the
you,
greatest
man.
laugh.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
walk in
man.
a room and just start
That's
laughing.
too
People
funny.
can't help it. So the book reference was
Mhm.
genius because, you know, black men, black women, black people generally need to pick up more books.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
actually the information could be symbolic.
Yes.
You know, when you work with genius, he thinks of things that come to pass later that
Mhm.
he's already thought of. So all these little things he planted. It's the last thing people wanted to do in the 90s is pick up a book because everybody want to rap and play sports.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's symbolic. It's very symbolic. I
Mhm.
believe that the book, I don't know why you had to have me dancing all crazy. Like
Are you ready for this?
What's up with
Are
that?
you ready for this?
What's
It's
up?
such a good scene, though.
Oh, is it?
That is my favorite
Okay,
scene
that's
in this movie.
That's what I'm have you doing in my movie. See how See how you feel. And that's throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Not just a scene. No,
just that-
it's a fun scene.
It's
Yeah.
so voguing. This
Well, that was the 90s.
Yeah,
man, it
exactly.
was so
Right.
But
funny.
think about again, giving kudos to the genius
Mhm.
RT.
Mm-hmm.
What makes a character mean? You don't play a villain mean. When a villain laughs, like that great laugh you have, a villain laughing is more scary.
Mhm.
Yes.
A villain that's not always mad, even though I was pretty serious. But when you start voguing, that was Robert's way, and his comedic genius
Right.
to make the audience go, oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
Right.
He knows how to bring humor to
Mhm.
stuff. And that tells, the story. He was
Mhm.
genius that way.
Yeah.
So that Vogue thing, I never had a problem with it. And people always say my favorite scene is when you did it. Do it again. I said, pay me.
Yeah, right.
Zell.
There it is.
Zell.
I'm not mad
Zell.
at that.
Let me tell you this is a quote of yours that I say so many days of my week randomly. I even use this
What?
as a roast. I know the members of Team CT, y'all can look this up when I did an episode of Dad Jokes. A friend of mine dyed her hair. She had a shortcut and she dyed it blonde. And it was a roast thing. And my favorite quote was a perfect time to say it. I sat down and I looked at her. I said, "METEOR Man."
Oh, wow. Wow.
It was, I literally just said, me and my wife would be in the house.
Funny.
There's nothing on TV. There's nobody around.
I got
and
a great
I'll just say,
I got a great one for you.
"METEOR Man."
That I tell you, I had some dental work, so I'm not gonna do the full media.
Yeah.
Man. That was classic because my friend Eddie Griffin, who wasn't,
I know,
we
right?
left him out, wasn't where he is today, but he always had what he's got now.
Absolutely.
It's just he hadn't gotten to that level quite yet. Robert again saw it, I saw it, but he pulled me to the side, and I don't even know if he pulled me to the side. My boy Tiny, rest in peace, and Eddie, and a couple others, but those two wanted my part.
Oh,
I don't doubt it.
Hold up.
Keep going.
It gets good.
Go ahead.
Oh,
So
wow.
Eddie, Urban Eddie, this is how you say it. Say METEOR Man. So because I was doing the METEOR Man.
Yes.
And Townsend didn't give me any line reads.
Yeah.
It was just my thing, obviously at work, and then famous Alonzo DP, and then we're gonna push into your mouth.
Yes.
So you understand working with a DP is important too.
Director of photography, everybody.
You don't understand, so you got to kind of work with that person too. There's one director. Sometimes, I don't think it happened here, but sometimes the DP, and nowadays the DP is the director. So, working with a great director and a DP, sometimes it can be confusing. Who do you listen to? Well, they're in different departments.
Right.
One is helping you in this department and the other is helping you here.
Yeah.
However, depending on the ego, it could get confusing, especially they cross over.
Right.
And that's why, the director holding the camera, it could be easier. Anyway, he's giving me the direction. He said, now we're going to, and my fellow actors are seeing this. And I think Tiniest is, I should have been Simon. I don't know what Robert gave. And Tiny's a longtime friend before METEOR Man.
Oh, okay.
And Tiny speaks up. And I'm feeling real small about it. It's like, nigga, please. I'm doing the role right now. And this is probably not appropriate.
Right, absolutely.
But Tiny is that kind of a guy.
Yeah.
And I should have been METEOR Man.
Right.
Because that's one of his lines. And I could have, and he didn't see it, but he wasn't hating. But he was like, I could have been the villain. So I was like, okay, bro, thank you. And then, I don't know, next to me, here's Eddie. Next time you go up, say, METEOR Man. I said, how? He's METEOR Man. And I could see him, and I kind of looked at him like, I don't think I'm going to try it that way. But Eddie playing that role would have been a whole nother movie.
Of course,
yeah.
100%.
I think I knew I had something special that people wanted.
Yeah.
Both of their careers went way beyond even what I was doing at that time. So I don't think they were upset about it. And they did very well. And that's the thing. People are like, hey, well, what are you doing now, Roy? I'm doing everything God has given me to do.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with it. But a lot of people were like, I want that role. Well, God gave it to me. And through Robert, wrote it for me. But there's another story I found out just 2 years ago.
Go ahead.
A good one. So, Brother Townsend said he wrote the part for me. I got a call. I have good news and bad news. The good news is you're going to be working with Denzel Washington. The bad news is he's going to be playing your part.
Oh.
I said, what's the good news again? You're going to be working with an Academy Award winning actor. What's the good news again?
Mm-hmm.
I was laying on my mom's bed and I couldn't see the good news.
Yeah.
And so Denzel was doing Malcolm X and didn't want to dye his hair again. And it came back to me. So the story was Robert wrote it for me. Robert wrote it for me in mind, or Robert wrote it for Denzel, but Robert wrote it for me. And I was confused because he had always told me he wrote it with me in mind, which I'm honored in whatever way the GOD brought it back home to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And on one of the interviews, Robert said it was meant to be Roy Fegan's because what he did with it was way and far beyond what I can ever imagine.
Completely.
And for, again, the director and your friend to say that, I was honored. And I'm still trying to figure out if I'd have played that other role, which I think was Don Cheadle's role, I could have been riding on Denzel. Denzel, what up, Mike? Put me in the movie, homie.
That's wild.
And Denzel and Robert have been longtime friends as well.
Yeah.
But that was, to me, when a person gets a role, it's hard to let it go.
Yeah.
And he was like, good news and bad news.
Yeah.
He told me, I was like, what's the good news?
I'll be honest with you, though. I can't even see Denzel Washington in that role.
It's a different movie.
Yeah, like completely
It's a different movie.
And I just that's wild to think that there might be like a universe where that was something that did happen, and then you're playing the
I'm
role that
honored
Don Cheadle, like that. That's like bizarro world.
To be put at that level, I'm honored. But that happens in Hollywood daily.
Yeah.
Right before you get that call, someone calls and says, we'll do it. And you're out and you may not even know it.
Right.
In my case, he was like, is it cool that, he didn't actually say you have a choice.
Yeah.
You're playing next to him. And I was like, that's not cool. But it came back to me 2 days later.
Man,
The universe, God blessed me with it. It had my name on it.
I'm gonna say this because we gotta wrap this thing up and we're going to the after show. Super quick. The villain of the movie. You would think that it is a Don Cheadle. You would think that it's Tiny. You would think that it's Simon. The villain of Meteor Man is
The
Robert
old lady.
Guillaume.
Oh, I thought you meant the old lady.
Robert Guillaume.
The old lady.
Robert Guillaume is the villain of this movie. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Why?
The beginning of the film, the Golden Lords weren't bothering nobody. Okay?
I mean, they were selling crack.
They were selling crack in the community, but it was completely different. Okay?
Gotcha. Okay.
Robert came over here antagonizing the Golden Lords.
Right.
Had it not, because as things happened from that moment, things got progressively worse.
I heard that.
And you getting in the way of the Golden Lords, they're over here trying to make a couple dollars. I'm gonna combine this with the fact that Robert Guillaume was the villain of this movie because had he not started the battle with the Golden Lords, it wouldn't have gotten out of hand the way that it did. Everybody would have been able to live their life freely, continuously.
That's true.
Okay?
That's true.
Also, if it wasn't for Robert Guillaume hyping his son up after he got the meteor powers to clean up the neighborhood by force.
For sure.
It wouldn't have happened either. And that older woman who got beat up in her crib wouldn't have got beat up.
Oh, man.
Robert wouldn't have been beaten up. He would have been shot at. A whole bunch of stuff happened because his father did all this stuff to him. And when Robert Townsend said to his father as Jefferson Reed, hey, Dad, I don't want to do this. Sure you do. And this is what you're going to do next. He's hyping him up. That's the villain of the movie. I'm going to quickly give you the hero of the movie. And I'm not saying this because you're here. The hero of the movie is Simon. I'm going to tell you why.
Simon's the hero.
Simon.
He's the real one.
I'm the hero?
Let me tell you why Simon is the hero of Meteor Man. Simon saw that there are a lot of disenfranchised youth. Okay?
So
what he felt that he should do is seeing all these young men that don't have their fathers around. He said, hey, come join my organization. Not only will you have some big brothers, because there were the junior lords, and some even more big brothers with the regular Golden Lords. You got my leadership. I'm going to be here for you. And not only that, if you saw when they dropped them lunch pails on the desk, each of them had at least $20,000 in their lunch pail. They wasn't making money like that in the hood, even as adults. Simon was trying to uplift his community.
Thank you.
By any means necessary.
Let me say this, guys.
Go ahead, bro.
That is brilliant that you look at it that way.
You know?
And OGs like Robert Guillaume and myself, we're visionaries.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, a backstory of a character.
Mm-hmm.
Robert's seen a lot of punks
Mm-hmm.
for the character. You're not afraid of these new jacks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what OG is. I'm OG. I'm not afraid, but I'm smart to get, stay in the game because I know you'll pull out a gun and blow my head off.
Right.
But the OGs get respect. I get a lot of respect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean I'm going to be talking smack and get my head blown off.
I hear
But
that.
I get a lot of respect.
Yeah.
Speaking of respect, I appreciate the respect giving me my flowers today.
You deserve it, man.
100%.
But I want to say,
Mm-hmm.
through my company and my production company, hit me up, RoyGFegan at gmail.com for actors and people who want to learn how to act. I not only direct, but I coach actors. And I want to say, I coach actors and veteran actors who have kind of been put down. You know how they put down animals? They'll play you and give you your flowers because they say you're out of the game. Here's your flowers. So I appreciate your flowers, but here's your flowers back. Give me seeds and olive branches. By giving me seeds and olive branches, I can go on and create more.
Absolutely.
Don't lay me to rest, baby. I'm still in the game, still looking good.
That's what I'm talking
skinny
about.
in the face and pretty in the waist. You know I got that backwards. You know I got that backwards. It is
we're not here to
pretty
judge.
in the face and skinny in the waist.
There it is.
Other than the little belly kind of, swole a little bit.
Nah, man.
Let me
you
tell
got
you
plenty
something.
to give, my brother.
I got
man.
plenty of love, plenty of knowledge to give. But I want to tell, anybody who needs a little extra push.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a veteran and you're older actors, keep studying, get a new agent, get a new manager. If you can't, keep working. That's why I'm extending my olive branch to anybody that wants to continue acting. I meet every week, and young and old, which both of you guys fall into that category. I work with comedians. I work with inspiring actors. That's what I do. Such a privilege to be here with you young men.
Man,
thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Means a lot.
Thank you for opening that DM because I was so nervous in it. I was
Yeah.
like, would you please come and do my show? And he was like, absolutely. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I literally hit Lawrence up immediately.
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
100%.
he's going to do the show. I was so hyped. And I'm
100%.
thankful, man. We're about to go to the after show right now. I have all of his information in the description of this video. Roy G Fegan at Gmail if you want to get your act on and learn and protect. And not protect. If you want to continue to learn and strengthen your craft, you want to continue to do your thing, put it on the screen so I can thank my super chatters. Thank you so much, Jack Swag.
Oh, thank you very much.
Did he spell it
Meteor Man
F-E-G? F-E-G?
FEG, he did.
Yeah.
Is a true gem. Mr. Fegan is a true
There
gem.
it is.
Meteor Man is a hood classic. Keep going. We got another one. All right. Want to make sure I got the other one. All right, bet. With that said, we're going to the after show. If you guys are able to go to patreon.com/CTisDOPE, we're having a little bit more of the conversation continue there. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. What's coming up for you, my guy?
If you want, you can follow me on all socials at Mary Young. And if you want to go ahead and hang out, talk comics, I do a podcast every week, Fantastic Forum, fantasticforum.live, Wednesday nights, 6:30 p.m. Check us out.
Do me a favor, if you're still watching this video, hit the like so
Yes.
everybody can see this video throughout
Right.
YouTube,
Right.
and even more people can share it. Please share the video. What is coming up for you that you want to tell the people?
I got a couple of movies in the can. One's a short, one's being completed as we speak.
Nice.
But for all of you who want to learn more about what I'm doing, follow me at Roy B Fegan on Instagram. I have to change that B to G later. But I do have a workshop, an acting class, and I do everything downtown and Los Angeles. And I do an online coaching session for people
Nice.
who are serious only. But other than that, I'm still dreaming. I'm still working with students in the school system. My
Nice.
business partner and I have 140 schools throughout Los Angeles we go through. We are recruiting comedians and actors to take in my troops that are worthy and trustworthy, rather, that I can bring around young people.
Yeah.
'Cause, we like
Yeah.
to talk smack, and you guys are really good brothers, I can tell. I would love to
thank
work with you guys in that capacity as well. But for all you other people, I have to vet you. I got to vet you.
That's a fact. With that said, we're going to the after show, and instead of saying Team CT all day, you know what I'm going to say.
I do.
Meteor Man! We'll see you guys next week.
Hold on, let me say it too. Let me put I told you I'm doing a little implant. I'm gonna put my implant mouth thing on so I can do it. You got a minute?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. When you get 64, you gotta have it. Meteor Man!
So cool.
This is the greatest, bro.
So cool.
This is the greatest. I can't believe it.
We out, man. We're going to the after show.
Wow.